What is going on, guys? Money Webby here, back again on Wednesday. I got a 9-game slate here tonight. Very excited about it. I got it broken down for you with my money six of my favorite plays on the slate. Like always, before we get going, if you could drop a like in the video, that'd be great. Thank you if you can do that. Let's try to get over 100 likes again on this one. And yeah, let's hop right into it. So first guy up, going to be Karl-Anthony Towns. The guy was a monster before getting suspended. Had two really big-time performances, 73 and 82 DraftKings points. I think in this game, another good game atmosphere against Memphis, a team that plays at a fairly fast pace. Defense isn't that great, and I think Towns can really fill it out. Memphis also has been allowing a good amount of points in the paint, so I think Towns can have a big double-double again in this game. His defensive stats have really been there. His assist rate has been pretty solid, so I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my first guy. I think he's a nice value at his price tag as well. And for my second guy, I'm going to go with SIAKAM at 8,000 here. A friendly matchup against Bjelica, the starting power forward for the Kings. He's not a great defender. I think SIAKAM is way too athletic for him. Their rim defense isn't that great, so I think SIAKAM can drive to the hoop at will here, coming off a bad performance against a really solid defense down low with the likes of Giannis. Really struggled in that one. It's just kind of a tough matchup for him, but this sets up on paper as a much easier matchup where I think it's a great bounce back spot, and I think he's going to be getting more minutes here just with how well he's going to be playing this game. When he's been doing really well, like the first two games, he had 38 and 36 minutes, and he had 36 against the Magic, and then 30 minutes against the Pistons. I think that game got a little bit out of hand, so we saw less minutes in that one, but still, when he's doing well, he's going to see a little bit of extra run, so I think this game sets up very nicely. I think he's going to be back to his old ways. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my second guy. I'm going to go with Jabari Parker. His price did go up a little bit here at 6,700, but for good reason. Whenever this guy is given an opportunity to start, he's typically going to be filling up the stat sheet. I mean, he's not shy at all to be shooting, to be trying to score, getting some rebounds. I think he's a good fill-in for John Collins in this spot. He can kind of do similar things. He can hit a few threes. He can really slash well, just like drive to the hoop and be able to dunk at will. And this is a really good matchup here going against the Chicago Bulls, a team that doesn't have great defense. And I think he's going to be able to get it around 32 minutes again here. That's what he got last night. A little bit of a worse matchup against the Spurs, a team that can be a little bit more stout defensively. I think Jabari Parker here is going to continue to be like that second option, hopefully, to Trae Young, as there's not as many guys that can step up outside of him, more just kind of inexperienced guys like Hunter, Reddish, and Jabari Parker has the most polished game at the moment outside of Trae Young. So I think at 6,700, it might scare some people away just because his price went up so much. But I still think he has potential value to be able to get a big over like 20 points and maybe get over maybe around 10 rebounds again here, just because that defensive void of the rebounds from John Collins, as he was able to get a lot of double-doubles here when he was playing. It leaves a lot on the table for Jabari Parker. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my third guy. I'm going to go with Lou Williams, another one that's going to have to step up without Kawhi Leonard. I think he'll be able to do that here against Milwaukee. Not a bad matchup. They're a little bit worse against like guards. They're very good in the paint, so I think maybe that could make some other guys struggle down low. But Lou Williams, he does have a knack to be able to just hit some pull-up jump shots, be able to get the ball and just be a really good facilitator. And especially without Kawhi Leonard, he's going to have the ball in his hands a good amount in this game. So I think he can get some more assists in this game. He should be able to get a little bit of extra run like he's been getting the last two games, over 30 minutes. And I think this is going to be a fairly high-scoring game. So I think Lou Williams on the other side of the ball, as that leading scorer, can definitely have big upside. He can be inconsistent, but if his shot is dropping in this game, he could get us over 40 DraftKings points. Just because he has that kind of upside, he always can explode at any given moment, as he has that like microwave scoring ability. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my fourth guy. Then I'm going to go with Bruce Brown, another guy that his price went up a good amount, but I still think he can return value at this price tag, considering how many minutes this guy is playing. I mean, 40 minutes the other night, then 37 back-to-back. So, and he's been able to fill it up. I mean, 7 assists in both of those games. We've seen the point guard role with D Rose really been able to get a good amount of assists. Even D Rose, who's not even known for being a good passer, was able to get some like 8 and 9 assist games. So really good sign there. Another solid matchup here going against New York. Their defense against point guards hasn't been great. And Bruce Brown has been pretty solid defensively. 3 blocks, 2 steals the other night. Hopefully, he can continue that rebound trend. He's been pretty solid rebounding this year. And with the minutes up so much, he has the opportunity to be able to fill it up again here and get us over 30 to 35 DraftKings points, I think, at a solid price tag at 5,300, considering the minutes still being very friendly. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my 5th guy. For my final guy, I'm going to go with the Markelle FULTZ here. He got the start last night, but only saw 24 minutes. But I think in this game, maybe he can see a few extra minutes here, as Augustine got 27. But I mean, I feel like they're kind of working his way into that starting line. I'm not giving him too big of an ask, really. Just kind of overwhelm him. That kind of giving him like the baby steps into that starting role. But I think in this game, maybe he can see 25, 26 minutes against Dallas. Will be probably a little bit faster pace of a game, or a little bit more offensive, as Dallas is a pretty solid offense. OKC kind of more of a slower pace, not that big of an offensive team, as they've kind of limited with their offensive weapons outside of SGA and Chris Paul. But in this game, Luka Doncic can run a fairly fast pace, and hopefully Markelle FULTZ on the other side of the ball can be able to keep up here. And if he gets it going here, like if you start scoring well in that first kind of run of minutes, and I think they could extend his minutes. And at 4,100, pretty solid price tag for a guy in the starting lineup that does have the upside if he can score and get some extra minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and lock him in there as my final guy. So you got Lou Williams, Bruce Brown, Jabari Parker, SIAKAM, Cat, and Markelle FULTZ. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like in the video if you did. Over 100 likes is the goal. Thank you if we can hit that. Again, like always, means a lot. And then hit that subscribe button if you haven't. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, definitely do that so you don't miss out on any more of these videos. And yeah, follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby for any updates in the plays if any other news comes out. But good luck. We'll see you back here again next time.